Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another social commentary. Let's get into it. Today is a very exciting day for politics in Jamaica. Lisa Hanna, the MP for St. Anne Southeast and the People's National Party, has announced that she'll be stepping away from representational politics. In other words, Lisa Hanna is ditching the PNP-led Mark Golding party that has lost touch with the reality of the die-hearted comrades. You know, the one that was sing about me Joshua and the healing stream? Yes, they're the ones. Mark Golden has lost touch with them and is no longer embedded in the psyche of the PNP masses. So Lisa Hanna knows when to jump or walk away elegantly, may I add, from a sinking ship. Besides, the men in the People's National Party has never forgiven Lisa Hanna for contesting Mark Golding for leadership in 2020. The PNP has always been a patriarchal party, dominated by men, led by men, and it's do as I say. But they realized they could not dominate Lisa. She had a mind of her own. I mean, she came up under the tutelage of no other than the great politician P.J. Patterson, whether we like his politics or not. We have to give the man his credit. He was a good politician. And Mark Golding has no charisma. He has no street credit. He has no inner city credibility, for crying out loud. Unlike Michael Manley, who had charisma, and, it was the girls, Sugar, and Eddie Siaga under the JLP, who know every nook and cranny of Jamaica and could relate to everyone from all walk of life. I mean, Mark Golden is like a big fluff. He's like somebody's uncle. You know, when you want to go to somebody and check for them for their money, you say, "Oh, what go on, Uncle Mark?" Yeah, that's him. He has no charm offense. He lacks everything that Lisa Hanna has. And whether you want to believe it or not, Lisa Hanna has contacts in high places, particularly in the United States Senate. No make nobody fool you. Lisa Hanna is likable on the international scene, not because she's a former beauty queen, but the woman is poised. She reads. She understands politics. Whereas Mark Golding just pop up out of the Golden Triangle or wherever they find him and come dash him in front of the PNP. And see, then now he has mashed up the People's National Party. The People's National Party has so much conflict. And Lisa Hanna decided, you know what? It's time for me to elegantly and gracefully walk away. She no longer wants to carry a party saddled with a bunch of toxic old men on her poor little back, on her beautiful frame. So she told Mark, guess what? I'm not available when you call the next election, And I don't know who Mark is going to send down there. It must be Julian Robinson, because after this now, it is the JLP have a chance to win Cesar. And that's one of the safest seats in the country for the People's National Party. But now dog nyam nyam supper. And Lisa Hanna has realized that under the PNP and even the JLP, that the middle class has been basically erased from Jamaica society. I mean, there are some people here sitting on some whole heap of loan and an illusion that, yes, there still is a middle class. So they keep on taking out loans upon loans for cars and this and that. But there's no middle class in Jamaica. The middle class went out from the 90s, from that big financial crisis. The middle class and FinSat, the middle class was obliterated from the landscape of Jamaica. And Lisa Hanna realized that poor people still staying poor. Them still are eating mackerel and sardine. And the rich still getting richer. And there's been no social upward mobility under the PNP. And so she's tired of it. Because Lisa Hanna is a woman who knows the soft life, She knows what it is like to be smothered in luxury. And she wants to share some of that with the people. But the old titan, the dinosaurs in the People's National Party, would not allow her the opportunity to show the masses what she's capable of. So she just get frustrated and decide to go about her business. And I don't blame her. She needs to protect her mental health. And so let's see how Mark Golding is going to dig the PNP out of this political gutter. Let's see how he's going to claim space, because God help him right now. And I hope, this will be a lesson to not just Mark Golding, but other male politicians who think they can silence a woman who has come to the fore and earned her stripes. Lisa Hanna did a great job in CESA, and she's liked by many. I'm not saying she was perfect or anything, but she put in the work, which is more than we can say for most of the members of the People's National Party. Okay? And this is what she said in her letter to Mark Golding. I have always been a champion of change and having the courage to do what's right even when it's not expedient or self-serving, as I believe courage has an obligation to pave new roads for the generation coming behind us. As such, I have recently decided to conclude my current journey in representational politics at the end of this term. No retreat, no surrender. Basically, Lisa Hanna is saying you have no vision. And there's a saying that goes like this: where there is no vision, the people perish. And in this case, where there is no vision, the party will perish. And this is the PNP. They are slowly destroying themselves from within. The good thing with the PNP is that they can't blame anybody outside. They can't point any fingers at any external forces. They are destroying the People's National Party by themselves, with their own hands, with their own mouth, with their lack of vision. And even the PNP youth army, who used to be so vocal and robust, where are they? We have not heard a word from them. They've been quiet as a lamb. So, what do you think are the implications for this? How can the PNP recover from Lisa Hanna leaving, the party? Is not that she's quitting now. Quitting. The woman is walking away. She has had it. She has had enough. So Mark Golding, you need to go find a manifesto. You need to go find a vision. You need to go back to the drawing board. You need to go into the streets. You need to get to know your comrades. You need to get to know the people, because you won't stand a chance when the next election comes. You need to go study the great politicians. You need to get down to the grassroots level of the people. I don't know, you're going to embed yourself within grassroots. Grassroots people not easy. Them is a tough one, especially the Jamaican voting population. But see what you can do. And Lisa Hanna, we wish you all the best, and we look forward to your next move, because we know that whatever you do, you're going to excel as usual. So guys, please leave your comment, like, share, comment, please. Well, you know what? If you don't comment, well, you're free. But like and share. Okay? So stay healthy and be